All right, everybody. I want to talk about how do you beat a bully? Well, you got to use their tactics. Like I've talked about before, to beat a bully, you got to be a bully. And you don't have to be the same. If you're smarter, you can do what the bully does, but better, right? That's what education helps us to do. And you can do things when it comes to even making things and stuff like that. The more good you've done it and experience of other things, the more likely you can make something else that's slightly the same but putting together, right? And so I want to talk about how do you beat a bully that steals from you, right? Can attack you and abuse you behind the scenes, right? You got records of that, right? So they can record you too, so you can allow them to record you as you've done the same thing, right? They can start to record you a little bit more. So they bully you by, you shouldn't video camera, but then they put in the video camera. Even though that you've already had previous incidents of bullies and a dude that nearly wanted to kill you and for real and nearly killed his wife. For real. Check out the papers. That's what I tried to tell someone else. But all they want to do is want me gone. That was what they said. I don't want you around. I'm not like them. I clean. They were very dirty. This is what I can do when I go to court. Right back to the start of my videos. Right? That they try to complain that I make money on and use them. I don't want them on there. It's got nothing to do with them. They're the ones that stalked and infiltrated me, right? Even though that I had to admit to make life easier and for lawyers easy as they had no time to admit things and just get on with it. As I'm a person that hasn't been charged for all these things, right? I'm not that person with big tattoos and plays games and had cops rock up at his house before I did anything, right? I'm just a person that's been ignored, and we all have anger and stood up and showed a point about, what happens to people who choke people and get away with it and steal from them and all that kind of things. People, that's what bad guys go sort out behind the scenes. That's why they say we don't have cops, right? Because there's things behind the scenes. But anyway, then these people twist that around, and every time you try to talk to them about the previous incidents why you told them about a threat in the first place, right? They just keep bringing up the threat. They are weird in the head. And then they like to start something and then say nothing, right? And say, go ahead pretty much, and then we'll see what happens. And then I'll just show that to the police. And it's all about that. That's how the system works, mate. You should learn that, all right? The bad guys know the system more than you. So what you do is you play their game back, right? So you're still behind the scenes that you know that they're doing it. Even if you video, it doesn't matter these days. Like overseas, people can steal, and it doesn't matter. It is very sad, right? And do all these things and stir them up where they want to come and get you when the law won't listen to them. Because if you be the other people like them, like let them win, you get locked up. These shop people go over and try to complain that they're selling their own shit in front of them and all this kind of stuff. They will get locked up. So you just got to go, sweet. That's the devil system that's coming out all around the world that people are fighting right now, because we see where we're getting infiltrated to make the system collapse, right? And that's not a good thing. Showing the bad guys are showing how dumb and simple people follow things to allow the system to collapse, you see. And so what you do is you stir them up, and then when they're all stirred up and they wait for something, as they say, right, these people want a fight. They even say they want a fight. They like to sue, right, people on small things, right, and all that. What type of people are they, right? And so what you do is you stir them up the same way they do, right? And then you just go out there and wait for it. And when it happens, you call the cops and get them in that moment. And you don't talk about beforehand. You don't need to. It doesn't matter in the system. They won't care that you did something earlier. They won't even care unless they favour you. So it's a risk gamble there, isn't it, everybody? And so I'm about to go finish off what I was doing previously. And not say a word, right? Definitely when I'm on camera, don't say a word. Right? Just be you when you're you. And the only things I say every now and then to stir them up is the truth, because they hate the truth. And every time I tell them the truth, you know what they say? They try to repeat what they've already got me on, right? But that was already false, right? They repeat that. Oh, but you were going to do this because I choked you and stole from this, and because you were going to attack me back. You're a big bad guy. Everyone knows it. You got caught. It's a joke, eh? But anyway, I'm about to go out and finish off my garden. Another upgrade. I've upgraded my garden in the last 12, 13, 14 years. I've been here for a while. a few times when I first rocked up here. All there was good was green grass at the back, and I had a couple of dead hanging on shrubs around the corner there, and the roses, 2 dead roses barely hanging on too, which I brought back and made some more over the years. But anyway, have a good one, everybody, and I'm going to go back out and cop it sweet, as they say, until we can sort things out. Have a good one, and see you later out there. And good luck with all the laws that have gone completely loopy when helping out the bad guys. Definitely in America's, and we follow America, so whatever America goes through, we start going through, and that might see a little pattern. That's what's happening here too, people. Have a good one, and see you later.